Storms caused extensive damage in communities across the tri-state area. The first band of storms yesterday hit Mcgregor, Iowa. The city of Marquette Community Room is open to Mcgregor residents needing a place outside of the heat. The Clayton County Sheriff's Office says a church began serving as a shelter after the storms went through. In Mcgregor, officials held a press conference this morning saying damage shows a tornado made its way through the area.
The National Weather Service is on site to assess. Initial assessment is EF1. At this time, our primary concern is keeping residents and first responders safe.
Mcgregor officials also closed the city to anyone not part of the cleanup efforts. Damage was also seen in parts of Crawford County. News 8's Eric Jacobson joins us live from Prairie du Chien. Hi, Eric.
We'll continue on so you guys can do your job.
Hey, Lisa. Yeah, we're here at Prairie du Chien Municipal Airport, which is just south of the main part of the city. Now, you can see behind me here, there is pretty extensive damage to what they call hangars, or where they place airplanes when they're not being in use. You can see the one here just over my shoulder here has seen extensive damage, along with the other one to its right. It's completely gone, quite frankly. So there's been a lot of damage here as well. They explained to me, I actually just spoke to one person who had a World War II plane located in one of these hangars, which was destroyed and is unable to be used, and it was a really prized possession for him. We'll have more on that this evening. But we actually were earlier today where you mentioned at Mcgregor, Iowa, where there is extensive damage to the entire town. We were actually just given a few minutes to tour the town and get a sense of the damage there. And I got to tell you, there's been a lot of trees, a lot of historic buildings that were completely ruined in the sense of this damage here. A lot of residents are busy cleaning up, and like you mentioned, they're not letting anyone besides residents of the town in. And like you mentioned, it's an EF1 tornado preliminary report so far is what they're saying. We actually spoke to the National Weather Service there, who are continuing their assessment. It's not clear yet if what we're seeing here in Prairie du Chien is connected to what happened in Mcgregor, but just to give you a sense, they're right across the river from each other, so the damage is similar in scope as what we're seeing so far. But we'll have plenty more on this evening on our evening newscast. But for now, reporting at Prairie du Chien, I'm Eric Jacobson for News 8.
All right, thank you so much, Eric. As Eric just mentioned, communities are cleaning up in Prairie du Chien this afternoon. A hangar at the city's airport collapsed during severe weather last night. Strong winds also tore roofs off buildings and toppled trees and power lines across Crawford County. More than 5,000 people there lost power because of severe weather yesterday. As of early this morning, electricity was still out to a few hundred people, according to Alliant Energy.